What's up, everybody? My name is Chris, and you're watching The Sinner's Rant. Hello again. This is the first video of the Sinner's Rant series, and its weekly purpose is for me to post 5 to 9 minute videos, one of me to just speak my mind and express my opinion, but definitely for me to also talk about modern day Christianity and some of the things that have gone wrong or some of the things that I definitely disagree with. The topics will range from denominational issues, interdenominational issues, modern day teaching or modern day teachers, and just things that have happened in Christian culture that probably have given Christianity a bad name. So, without further ado, you and I will go ahead and wrestle with this issue. This is a 2-part episode. The first part, we're going to be talking about the issue, that I want to address, and the second one will kind of be not exactly 100% foolproof solution, but it's definitely something that would help you in addressing this issue. So let me just say it. The issue is most Christians, for the love of me, I don't even know why, but most Christians don't know how to read the Bible. I was reading an article on patheos.com written in 2015 by a man named Martin Hughes, who is a Christian turned atheist. And the title of the article already hits pretty hard. It says, "Christians hardly read the Bible themselves. Why do they try so hard to force it on others?" So already, I just did a little Google search, and that was the first thing that hit, and I was like, "What? I might as well give it a try." But what was interesting in the article is that he used Christian research groups and Christian statistics to show us how bad Christians are at reading the Bible. So he didn't even go for a hit piece that could pose false facts about Christianity. He literally used our own research against us to show how bad we are at doing our jobs. That's great. It's great. And this is the paragraph that definitely got me. And if I may quote right now, it says, "So this is the frustrating thing. Christians who often claim the Bible is God's word don't follow through with their actions by actually reading it. Instead, it seems, they pour that energy, by and large, into making sure that other people are respecting a religion they don't know very well themselves." Now, don't get this twisted, people. Christianity is a religion, okay? Don't believe that quote that it's not religion, it's a relationship. Christianity, for all intents and purposes, is definitely a religion, but it's more than that. It's a relationship. My point being is, if there's no foundation to Christians reading the Bible and understanding the basics of it, Christians get easily swayed. And here's the problem. I think the main problem is that we've used it as a personal validation, some sort of like a self-help book to make you feel better about yourself and somehow that there's a God out there who loves you, right? And we know that that's true, but what do we do about it, right? And it's interesting how the Bible is still the #1 selling book of all time. There's 5 billion copies sold. But even though they're selling so much, there is a steady rise of skepticism. Why? And I'm just going to use the research that, what was his name? Oh, yeah, Martin Hughes used to quote how bad Christians are reading the Bible. The article was written in 2015, so there's obviously a 3-year gap of not getting the numbers right, but still, the numbers are bad. The Barna Research and Study Group was the one that he quoted, and George Barna, the president of the firm, he stated this, and I quote, "Increasingly, America is biblically illiterate. According to 82% of Americans, the quote, 'God helps those who help themselves,' they believe that to be a Bible verse." Like, are you kidding me? Lord, I believe that Christianity is getting more into the feels rather than the actual facts. And that's what sucks. One of the questions posed was, how often, if ever, do you read the Bible outside of church? And those who never read, there was a category, those who have never read it outside of church, in 2016 was 27%. There's also this other question that Barna Study Group posed, and it says, do you agree or disagree? The Bible is totally accurate in all the principles it teaches. Right? In 2011, those who agreed strongly were 46%. And then in 2016, it went to 33%. Conversely, those who disagreed strongly in 2011 were only a mere 12%, but it's nearly doubled in 2016 to 23%. So, as you can see, Christians aren't even doing themselves a favor in giving good light to the Bible's authority and authenticity. We suck at making the Bible believable. Right? Not even true, just believable. Okay? I'm not even getting to the fact where we can prove that the Bible has factual evidences and historical evidences and philosophical and moral evidences. No, we can't even get people to read it because they probably won't believe anything that they read. Why? Because we don't know how to read it. If you don't believe me, I'm going to give you a quick test. And I would bet, but Lord, it's bad. So, I can bet you right now that you can't name the 10 Commandments. I'm going to give you at least 10 seconds to give me the 10 Commandments, or you can pause the video. Ready? Go. Okay. In all honesty, how many did you get? I, the great sinner Jared, or Chris, or whatever you want to call me, I got 7 out of 10. The culture has definitely changed our perception of what the Bible is, and if you don't know how to tackle those doubts about the Bible and its authenticity and how to even read it, you're in a rut. So let me end it with this. If you don't know how to read the Bible, that's okay. The second video hopefully can give you some tips and tricks and principles, not tricks, principles to understanding this book. But if you have to start with actual, Jared, where do I start? Or Chris, where do I start? The 3 books that I recommend are John, Acts, and the book of Romans. Why? I'll explain how they essentially do the basic principles of reading the Bible. They essentially do the work for you, so you get a better understanding of how to read and what to look for. So this isn't just to rant, but I definitely am encouraging you guys, pick up a Bible, read it. If you find inconsistencies, good. It's a good thing to address doubts that you have with the Bible. That's fine. But guess what? Atheists are doing a better job than you are, and that's really sad. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. I hope my ideas resonated with you. I'm always up for any counter arguments that you have against me. It would be great to hear from you in the comments below. If you like this video, like and subscribe, and hopefully we can see you in the next episode. Have a good one.